sophomore, and this is for all three of you. Can you say in one sentence or less what? You know what I mean. Can you say why America is the greatest country in the world?
What's that, Malphus? It is, of course, that time of year. You know that time of year. Not time to be thankful, not time for Christmas cheer, not time for all that. Consumerism, pure capitalism at its strongest. And I'm like I said, I'm not an enemy of capitalism. I'm just a person who understands how this game works. And of course, we have the NYPD and everybody else on the case of the hardest situation there is. Now let's get our headsets together. Let's get all together. Let's join hands as we see how the NYPD is handling this holiday season and what's going on in the state of New York City as holiday shoppers should steer clear of counterfeit goods fed ones, highlighting hidden dangers. We're gonna see what these dangers are. We're gonna talk about it, and let's break it down. Let's get ready to go.
Find these counterfeit goods. But our officers and import specialists and all men and women of CBP are dedicated to working with our partners at Homeland Security Investigation and all of our partners to find these products. It's not easy, but they are truly dedicated to protecting the country. And these counterfeit goods, make no mistake about it, are truly a danger to the country.
The reason I want to talk about this story is how, have y'all noticed how consumerism and how this man, we gonna see now, I'm gonna give him benefit of that. Maybe it's something crazy, maybe something illegal, maybe something hurtful. But this man said, make no mistake about it, these counterfeit goods are the core destruction of this country. Make no mistake about it. We will do everything in our power to get these people off the streets for the rest of our life. Like, this is the most intense news report I have ever seen for counterfeit goods. Listen, I understand why you don't want counterfeit goods. It hurts money, trademark laws, go get them off the street. I don't mind that. But y'all talking like these people committed that act, that T-word act that Al-Qaeda and them do, you know what I'm saying? The KKK and all them do. Let's keep this. That Pittsburgh Pirates hat is literally causing the destruction of this country. Do you not see it? Do y'all not understand the destruction that this Chicago White Sox hat is causing? Do y'all not understand it? By the way, I'm not condoning counterfeit goods. I'm just making fun of how serious the situation is. That's his team. Oh, they make a counterfeit PSP? Oh, it's over with. They got counterfeit electronics now. Oh, I'm with them now. As let's say a savant of the electronics, the technologies. Getting all the newest goods in the tires you see when I got my brand new mic I bought. Ignore that. Oh, it fell off. We're going to have to hold it for a little bit. But as you see, let's go through this. Those watches, handbags, and sunglasses might look awfully alluring when laid out in the New York City street corner, but the feds want holiday shoppers to keep walking. That was the message they hammered home Tuesday as federal authorities warned people not to shell out their hard-earned dollars for fraudulent goods, whose very existence poses a shadowy threat to this company, they said. Country. I said company. Because it is. Oh, my bad. I just knew what they meant. I knew what they meant. I didn't say what they said. I knew what they meant. Today, we're here to warn the public again with the old saying that will stand the test of time. If the deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. Marina Vise, Assistant Special Agent in charge of Homeland Security Investigation, said from an in-cargo facility at John F. K. Aside from the inherited faultiness, which unveils itself through fire-prone, spyware-infested electronics. Listen, that's why I did get a little serious on the electronic part. Once you have weird electronics that somebody just said, don't ever buy electronics from the streets. That's just in general. That's just a general statement that you probably should not do. Do not buy electronics from the streets. Trust me. That one I agree with. When I say the Pittsburgh Pirate hat is causing damage to this country, I'm joking. At a time we're dealing with a crisis in the Middle East, we know terrorist organizations use counterfeit goods to fund their terrorist attacks. Francis J. Russo, head of the U.S. Customs and Border Patrol New York office, said during the news conference. So they thinking Hamas is like going out here selling like Pittsburgh Pirates hats, some Kansas City Chiefs merch, some New York Knicks merch. That's what they doing. Hamas is selling out here. They one of the Hamas members in that Spider-Man suit talking about New York. in Brooklyn. Now again, do not buy electronics from the. Matter of fact, don't just in general don't buy counterfeit goods. It's not really good to have that. You know what I mean? Don't just buy that. So this year we want to remind the public the betterment of poor quality lasts much longer than the happiness of paying lower prices. Make sure you're not an accomplice to this transnational criminal organization. To illustrate that point, third authorities arranged a 4-folding table of cornucopia of tempting but illicit goods. Listen, whoever wrote this article is just trying to say big words for no reason. Like, you did not have to say cornucopia. My stomach card, including fake iPhones, bogus Rolexes, shoddy shoes, Legos, expensive Mac makeup, Burberry sunglasses, Chanel bags, Gucci phone cases, baseball hats, even knockout Oscar statue. Listen, if you think you're getting an Oscar statue from the city of New York, you know what's going on. Come on now. You thought you got an Oscar off a corner? You know what they buying. That's not be true. It is nearly impossible for the untrained eye to tell these fake pieces from the genuine article. Yes, you would never know how the Oscars operate. It's untrained that you got an Oscar statue from these people. It is impossible for you to know. Your untrained eye can't tell you that you did not just win an Oscar. But the luxurious seeming items, many of which were seized by custom agents in JFK, LaGuardia, and New York, are no more real than Van Goghs hanging in the friend's living room. And although many of you buying and knockoff Gucci bags are a victim of crime, the fans say that is not the case. Often they're dangerous to the consumer. Agents describe surge protectors with junk wiring that could cause fires, Legos painted with lead, and iPhone turned out to be on but don't function. Listen, don't buy electronics. I'm making like that's silly in the first place. Don't buy electronics off the side of the road. That is not good. I'm with them on that, but just when y'all just put out the baseball hat and talking about. Often we've seen countless faulty electronics, cosmetics, and unknown toys with unregulated materials, dangerous levels of lead, counterfeit bicycle helmets that do not provide the necessary safety protection. That game does not work. That's not even the right cover of that game. That's not even what the game called. Of course, it's big money business for things, many of whom are importing knockoffs from China, Hong Kong, Turkey, India, and the Philippines. U.S. customers see 25 million counterfeit goods each year, worth about $2.3 billion, authorities said. The New York metropolitan area is known as the target for these criminals. More than 30% of fake goods seized come through JFK and LaGuardia, Rousseau said. Let me know how y'all think. How y'all feel about this? Because in the end, I really don't care. But I'm going to give y'all the advice to don't buy counterfeit goods off the side of the street this holiday season for your kids. Think, oh, I got a smooth PS5 and it might blow up in your house. So I do agree with them. You got to be smart in that situation. But I don't think it's life or death, and I don't think the world is ending, and I don't think this is the biggest shadowy crime organization in the history of America that will ultimately end it all for us all. I don't think it's that. Not at all. But I do think you have to be careful because these things are faulty. They do break. They are fake. That means they can consist of anything. You could be allergic to it, all that thing. So be careful. And when being careful, remember to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell because we do this live every Thursday where you get to watch this video first. Be able to comment, get your comments read, talk to us about it, discuss it with us. Work like a family. We familiar. Or if you don't have time, you can't watch a 2-hour show, you can watch this 10-minute video in a recording. So either way, why not hit that notification bell? It is Classic Ruby and Zell. We out. And remember, happy Thanksgiving. And happy holidays. Consumerism. Get that Black Friday sale. Because we know that's what the holiday's all about. Ain't America the greatest?
Hi, my name is Jenny. I'm a sophomore, and this is for all three of you. Can you say in one sentence or less what?